Grace and peace, everyone, and thank you for joining in to this week's Mayor's Connection. So much going on. We're excited about what's happening in town. I'm telling you now, and I'm sure you've heard already, that we've been in the news. Roselle has been in the news, and it's all about us coming together. And at the end of this broadcast, I have a story that I think you may be interested in. First of all, let me start off by saying I'm excited to report that from the over 300 residents that came out last week for the free COVID testing that was done right here at Borough Hall, we only had one positive case. Only one, which means it's working. So all my residents out there, First Ward, Second, Third, Fourth, and Fifth, please continue to wear your mask. It's so important. And it's not a thing of, I'm just going to do it because I'm doing it. It's really a sense of respect, right? Because when you sit down with someone or you're talking to someone, you just want to respect their space and make sure that they're safe as well as you are. So continue doing it. So what that means, one positive case since last week, that makes our positive cases a total of 692. 692. If you look at our state, oh wow, hundreds of thousands, but we only have 692 cases. Also, our death totals is currently 20, and it remains there. So I urge you to continue social distancing, make sure you wash your hands, and so on and so forth. Also, to give you an update on the Mayor and First Lady's book bag drive, it was a huge success. We had people coming from all over Roselle. We gave out a little over 240 bags. Thank you to our Assemblywoman, Annette Keano, who donated many supplies, including these nice little dictionaries, and everybody loved them. They came back even asking for them. Also, want to thank the partnership of DOE, Maternal and Child Health, for giving away free diapers. Also to our Princess Foundation, who was handling and giving out PPE packets to all of our residents. Also for New Destiny, Dr. Cynthia Atkins, who was giving out food right across the street, as well as some of the other items, free feminine products, free shopping carts to our seniors who didn't have transportation, and so many other things. So thank you so very much. Also, just to keep in mind, all these initiatives that we're doing is a team effort. It's not just done by one person, it's not done just by council, but it's a team effort. If you could have been out here to see our state, we have representation from our state, as well as county, as well as local. Our councilwoman, Cindy Thomas, was there. Councilwoman Cynthia Johnson was there. And it was a collective effort to make an impact on this community. And I'm proud that we were able to do such. So keep in mind, we have other initiatives that are coming. It's not costing the taxpayers a dime. And that's what I'm so excited about. With everyone saying, high taxes and all those things, and we're working very diligently. But I'm happy that we're able to bring some initiatives, bring some joy, bring some smiles to Roselle, and it's not costing us costing us anything. Also, write this down, that DMV is also coming to Roselle. I know you've heard about it. There were some issues that occurred on last week, but we are working out the details on when they're going to be in Roselle. And I'm excited about it because a few weeks ago I went to the DMV and the lines are it's horrendous. It's crazy. Also, we have flu shots that are coming to Roselle, absolutely free, thanks to initiative by our freeholder. You can't really call them freeholders no more, but our county commissioner, Andrea Staten, in partnership with her, we're able to offer free flu shot clinic. It's going to be October 24th, which is a Saturday, and we're looking to have it at the high school. So more information is to come, but we're working out the logistics of that. That's where we're hoping that it's going to be. But once again, we are working out the logistics. It's going to happen. We are also going to have our first annual Autumn Festival that will be featuring, listen to this, it's going to feature a Halloween parade of costumes for our children and our adults. Wow. This is a great initiative. I think it's going to be awesome, but it's going to be from First Avenue down to 3rd Avenue. It's really stopping here at Borough Hall. And it's going to have also a trunk or treat in the parking lot of Borough Hall. This will take place on Halloween. This year's Halloween is actually on a Saturday, so it fits very well. More information is going to be forthcoming, but I'm excited. Even in November, we're going to have the free turkeys, free food boxes. We're going to be giving them away. We're doing this because we're bringing Roselle together. Now to that story that I wanted to tell you about. There was a young lady, and today is Thursday, but on Wednesday evening, we received a text message from our public information officer as well as the chief of police saying that there was a young lady that was missing. I can tell you that we've put that on social media, and as we put it on social media, to my surprise, it literally took off. You had residents, you had parents, you had people all over Roselle that was literally going out, getting in their cars, going from the east side to the west side, looking at different stores where they may have seen the young lady, and they were literally looking, which means that as a community, we're coming together and we're doing things together. I can't tell you, I was overwhelmed with emotion because everyone was out looking for this young lady. My wife and I, we jumped in our car, we started looking, and we even have some reports that some residents ventured outside of Roselle into Elizabeth just looking. Because once again, you know, there's that cliche that says that it takes a village. It's true. It does take a village. And we want to make sure that our children are safe. We want to make sure that everyone out there know that this is a community that's like a family. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, because we'll get in our cars and we'll go searching and looking and so on and so forth. Make a long story short, she was found. And that went on Facebook, and it was just a wonderful thing. So I do want to say to all the residents out there, thank you so very much for caring, and let's keep it up. This is how we bring Roselle together. This is how we become a force in our state and in our county to make sure that we get the resources that we need. The last thing I do want to tell you is that I got off the phone today, 2 big, heavy calls. One was with the Attorney General, just talking about different things that's going on in the state regarding people being, pulled over and social justice and all those things we talked about. It was all the mayors throughout the state of New Jersey. And it was a very powerful, very meaningful meeting. We were able to ask some questions and get some of our questions answered, but it was a very, very good meeting. The second one was a joint meeting with the Board of Ed, and we've been talking about Arminio Phil. We've been talking about how the first phase of it's already done. The borough has spent a little over $2.2 million in erecting that particular field, and we've been talking about how we're going to do the Phil House. That's the next project. It's going to happen. It's going to be happening very soon. But I did want to make sure that I mentioned that because it's a joint effort and we're working together to get that done. And it's just the field house for now, but we are working to get it done. So just don't want to tell you one part and a portion of this, but I also want to tell you other stuff that's going on here at the Borough of Roselle. Thank you very much for joining me. Please let me know that these updates are good for you. Let me know that they're working, and we will continue them and make sure that they get out. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Reverend Atkins. This is the Mayor's Connection.